Welcome to Port Ridgemont. There's lots to discover and lots to see. This one says wine and beer. Isaac's Inn. Let's go in here first. I'm a white person. I must drink a lot, right? My ship, my cargo. Pride is the Roman merchant. Now I'm stranded here with nowhere to get off this island. My life is over. You remind me of another guy from Oath and Falgana. I gave him a bunch of shit and he got all excited like he was gonna pop a boner or something. Nothing looking forward to it, man. God help me. Welcome. Haven't seen you around before. Are you new here? You must have been through a lot. Make yourself comfortable here, okay? There are Radians here in town too, like Agu over there. He's one of our best customers. He used to live on the Qatar Island, but he says he likes it here better. Oh, and then there's Leva. She runs the Emil Forge. She's a special case though. She's half human, half Rada. Oh, and there's the other Raiden boy here. Where did he go? He promised he'd be here. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Got a knack for finding rare goods, eh? How about I make you a deal? You willing to trade a cup of water for something of mine? Sure. Alright, here you are, my friend. Here you go. I obtained the Emil mallet, which is going to be good for, I presume, the Emil lady I'm going to be running into in a moment. Thanks for making me feel a lot better this time. I'm going to punch during a hunt. I'll make sure to make good use of it. Interested in the sword you got there. Oh, well, I get it. Chief Hord's taking quite a liking to you. Me, I'm a Rado, isn't it obvious? If being honest, though, the tribe isn't all that fond of me. You should show that show to Leva at the Forge. She'll be able to tell you more about it. 50. Are you a new member of our dear community? My name is Augustine. As you can see, I'm a wandering minstrel. Oh my, that sword you have is an unusual one. A red-haired swordsman carrying an emulous blade. I can feel a song coming on already. Down Island are home to countless legends, not just those of the past down by the Rada. No sort of inspiration for minstrels such as myself. I couldn't have stumbled on a more fitting paradise. Hooray! Kind of double check and make sure I got all the dialogue. There's a bedroom here. That's nice. Another bedroom. That's nice. I'm sure I'll come back here at some point. Oh, I missed out on you, sir. Oh, you must be new here. Welcome to my humble establishment. Must have been through some rough times since you recently have ended up here. A white mare? No, I'm afraid I have never heard of such a thing. If it concerns the Rada, it may be worth asking the professor. He lives in the wooden house on the southern end of town. There's the first door here. Here's second door. This is the special area full of special people. Oh, your name is Adol, was it not? Wasting no time coming to see the Master Balsam, I see. Been expecting you. Welcome to Balsam Trading Company. I hope you enjoy your visit. Okay, let's go this way first. Oh, you must be Lloyd. The one Lloyd was telling me about. My name's Maple. I'm a maid who works here at the mansion. Assume you were shipwrecked too? Not hard to figure that out. Everyone in this town come here in the same way. I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Used to be a cabin attendant on the Gillian ship. One day I jumped the lifeboat to do some cleaning, but then I accidentally unfastened the rope holding it in place. Drifted at sea for days before I finally ended up here. No one had ever even tried to rescue me. Isn't that just tragic? Everyone here has their own sad story to tell. Fascinating. Yay! I'll talk to you. Many of our members are active within the town itself. Lady operating the shop and the people taking care of livestock are among our members. Balsam is a merchant through and through, which makes him rather easy misunderstood. I can only hope that you'll see past that and build a mutual beneficial relationship with us.
What a magnificent red hair. You must be a newcomer that Lloyd mentioned. My name's Balsam. I'm a merchant from Altago. I was stranded here about 10 years ago or so. I've been working on expanding the town ever since. I'd say I'm the most important man in Rigmore. Ha ha ha, surprised? Well, now it's your turn. How'd you get here, young man?
Adol explained everything that had happened to him since he washed up on the Qatar Islands.
Oh, you ended up here on Qatar, did you? I'll be blunt, I can't stand those Rada. Especially Chief Hord, that stubborn old mule. Grumbles about every little thing, destroys the ruins, stop cutting down all the trees. What's the problem with wanting to make our own town bigger and more pleasant to live in? Want a better life? You have to put in the hard work and creativity necessary to get it. That's the way the merchant needs to live. No, if you ask me, that's the way everyone needs to live. Alright, I heard you came here looking through the incest-infected underground passage. Not anyone can manage that, so just how about it? You interested in finding a way to Zimuth Island for me? Zimuth Island is a small island on the western side of the Kanana Island. The only place the raid is supposedly covered with end-to-end with ruins. As of now, the currents are so fast that no one's been able to land there. But I have a hunch that the key to solving that mystery is inside the Great Vortex. Lies somewhere on the island. I made some offers to that mercenary called Geese, but he turned me down right without a second thought. Youngsters these days, I tell you, wouldn't know a good deal if it smacked him right in the face. Those raiders even call every human who washes up here on a region. I've come from Italia in North Africa, so I'm not even from the continent of Eurasia. I admit they rubbed me the wrong way right from the start after that. I'd rather be mistaken for your average region over a Roman Empire noble, though. We Altagans can't stand the Romans. Hooray! Welcome to the storage house, I guess. Basically, he has lots of dialogue saying, hey, are you cool? I'm cool. Are you cool? Cool. That's a little nifty piece of I don't know. Alright, we're going to move on to the next area here. We'll do the little tower here. I'm pretty sure the tower doesn't have anything for me other than I get to go up a little spirally staircase like this. Be like, ooh, spirally staircase. Yay! Oh, look at the beautiful view. Isn't this so beautiful? You can see that big old mountain over there. And the boundary box that you're not supposed to see. Yeah, that boundary box. You're not supposed to see that. But you did. So, too bad. An East tradition to always see the boundary box. We haven't met before, have we? Does that mean you came from the outside? Outside the town is the Canaan Plains. Daddy said there's a big mountain cave there somewhere. I guess we'll go in here. Talk to you. Oh, you must be... pardon me, I haven't the faintest idea who you are. Oh, you're a new arrival. It's a pleasure to meet you then. You're a new arrival, are you? Pleasure to meet you then. Fuck you. Rude. I'm Adol the Red, the Great. Adol the Red. Alright, let's talk to the Pickard lady. Hey, Pickard lady. Oh, that's not a Pickard lady. It's a very depressed looking man. Amelia. I'm a member of the trading company too, you know. Must be... let me check it. So why must one such as I be relegated to a picker duty? What a travesty. Even criminal, I dare say. Pickers look so content when they're munching away at their food. Tending them is a simple task any old farmhand can do, and yet they gave the work to me of all people. Sigh. Me. Oh, are you new around here? You must have had it rough, poor kid. Everyone here calls from outside the Great Vortex. Newcomers are always welcome. Take it easy until you're settled in. So, you see here, this is Rose's shop. This is Rose's brother. He sells a different shop out here. What did I ever do to deserve a street stall in the heat? Sister decided she wanted to run the shop next to here on her own, so she shooed me out. Oh boy, he sells a lot of power-ups that are very expensive. Holy cow. Can I sell you? I can. Not worth a lot. Alright, we're gonna go into the Rose's shop. She's got armor, clearly. Means that you have big boobies? No, you're just a money whore. Oh, I've seen you before. Your new rival, the Lloyd, was talking about. My name's Rose, part of the Balsam Trading Company. Tell you the truth, though, I'd prefer if we weren't working under that filthy old man and his hideous mustache. Oh, and the kid's running the street stall outside is my younger brother, Cortex. Nice to meet you, new guy. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Up to it then, buy something. I must have something you want. And you can pay with the region money too. Alright, so she's gonna have a bunch of shit I can't afford, I'm sure. Round shield I can afford. Cad shit, not so much. Ring mail, this is enough. I can upgrade both of those. Hooray! Breastplate, not so much. Talisman words, ancient language, prevents curse. Prevents poison.
Interesting. Well, looks like we're gonna upgrade ourselves with some fine stuff here. Fine, just fine. Let's upgrade our weapon. Oh, nope. Nope. Upgrade that shield here. Very good. Very fine, just fine. We just upgraded our ship. Fine, just fine. Melt ship charm made of emerald increases the emerald attained by owner. Wow! I thought this would be something that I would actually need. I guess we'll go in here now. Hello, sir. Anise. Oh, you're new here, so you got washed up here too. So you should be glad you got away with your life after ending up in the vortex. Name's Anise. I'm a fisherwoman who's hopefully wearing a top behind my head. Going to be a pain to get used to life here. First, we're all in this together, yeah? Oh, yeah, she's wearing a bandage top. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ooh, another little tower for me to go up and look at shit. I bet there'll be another boundary box. It'll make me sad. Oh, yep, I can see over there is a boundary box. Wonderful. Not much of a view from up to here, unfortunately. Overlooking the village is all. Alright, going in there. We'll talk to the picker guy. Don't want to go down there yet. This is the Emerald Lady. Every good East game's got to have a big booby lady either upgrading your armor or selling you armor. And this game's no different. Hi, booby lady. Oh, would you look at that? I never thought the day would come when Chief Orb entrusted the blade to an Norwegian. My name is Leva, craftswoman who works in Emerald. I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Chief Orb thinks that highly of you, then I suppose I can help you out. In the facilities of this forge, I'll be able to temper your emerald sword for you, temper without drawing out its latent abilities, so you can use them in combat. In return, however, you're going to need to find emerald necessary for tempering it yourself. Throw them out. Male pride wouldn't let me do all the work now, The swords become stronger the more they're tempered. Gathering the power of the spirits in the sword, then releasing it allows you to unleash powerful attacks. Damage from opposing attacks as well as their effects evolve more as the sword is tempered. Mind you, there's a limit to how much you can temper any sword. Oh, 5 emerald? Good. 13 emerald? Good. Wonderful. 34 emerald. Oh, I'm just a little short on 34 emerald. We'll have to come back in a minute. That's okay, everybody. That's okay. Okay. See you later. Welcome to the shore. We'll be coming here a bunch after a certain thing pulls in. ... Definitely not a seafaring vessel of some sort. This is the last one? Ah, it is. Oh, you're back. It took longer than I expected. You may be Rada, but you still got a ways to go before you become a man. Spending too long on those monsters infested plains is just asking for trouble. I can't believe my eyes. Am I dreaming? No, I recognize that red hair of yours anywhere. I don't suppose you remember me, do you, Adol? I am Reba, you saved me from Dark Tower 6 years ago. So, it's been 6 years since East 1. You can see he's got one of those fucking statues. I don't remember what I think that was the invisibility statue, maybe? That he talks so fucking much about, which is one of the goddesses. Hooray! I don't know how you ended up. Oh, I knew that would jog your memory. But how'd you end up here in all places? That's a better question for you. You're an old man. How the fuck did you end up here? And survive, no less. The adventure spirit gets you the better of you and drive into the great vortex. It'll explain everything that happened over the course of his journey to Reba. You fell off a pirate ship after getting attacked by the Roman fleet, did ya? Miracle that you made it here alive. So amazed how quickly Chief Ord accepted you. Looks like you haven't changed much at all. Warms my old heart to hear. But you must have plenty of questions. I know you, and that boundless curiosity of yours is not so easy stated. If anything I can answer for you, I will let you know. Let's talk. Scholar who studies ancient civilizations. That's how I came to study the Kingdom of the East on Eurasia, too. After the trouble of the region came to an end, I set out to search for more ancient mysteries. I read through the ancient records. I found myself drawn to the tales of the vortex of Canaan. Like me, I found a noble with too much time on his hands interested in solving the vortex mysteries. I had the opportunity to join him on the ship, setting out the vortex, but that's when our luck ran short. As we reached it, we lost control of the ship. We're drawn in and unable to break free. Though a strange twist of fate, I was the only one who survived. The ship itself was destroyed, so I've been staying here, studying the ruins in the area. Ask about the mirror. I see. So an ancient mirror disappeared from the Qatar Islands. I've been shown the mirror Zemi by the priest of Qatar once before. Mirror of white emerald with divine ore about it. Not one to refuse a request from Chief Lord. I'll see what I can find out. Perhaps might have heard something about it too. Vortex is found in the West Ocean, distorting currents and drawing any ships making its way westward. Natural phenomenon far more dangerous than the storm all the rose off the shores of Regia. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, East 1. No one knows how the Great Vortex first appeared, or why it exists since ancient times, but Micah tells me the truth lies somewhere in the ruins of those islands. Great. Non-islands are a treasure trove of ancient ruins. My mythos path, which you came through to get here, is but one of them. Scholarly value of the morals in there is likely created by the radons, cannot be stressed enough. Those are ruins you're unable to visit, such as Zemeth Island, the Windseeker Heights in northwest Qatar. These islands are true like heaven to the scholar like myself. Oh, and there appears to be ancient ruins in the Canaan Island itself as well. North of the Canaan Plains is the mountain called the Grana Villas. At its peak is a shrine built ages ago to enshrine a sword of some kind. Alas, climbing that mountain is far too arduous for my weary bones, so I can only rely on hearsay. The town was built by those who, by some miracle, managed to survive being drawn in the vortex of Canaan. Originally a simple makeshift town built from the wreckage that had washed up, thanks to the ingenuity of the Alterian merchant who goes by Balsam, that it has become a town you see today. You said Doggy was left behind on the pirate ship. I'll be honest, I'm a little worried about him. I've always felt greatly indebted to him for helping me escape Storm Tower. I hope he's doing alright. I'm sure he's fine. Heard he was once a merchant from Altago along with North Shores of Africa. Sure you've noticed most of the buildings here made of stone. Have you ever wondered where all that came from? Answer simple, is from destroying the ruins built by the Red ancestors and repurposing the rubble. I'm sure you can imagine how an the Rebel Chief has been about that. Or you could say Balsam, the most reason for people of this town. However, don't get along very well anymore. First met him about 2 years ago. At that time, Reddit Village was being ravaged by epidemic disease, brought by a new rival to the island. A number of villagers caught it and fell ill. Chofold's son was one of them. Fortunately, I happened to know the cure for the disease, so I went to the village and treated for them. On good terms with Chief Ord. Can't say I ever pictured his son would become an apprentice of mine, though. Known much for his strength as a warrior. For his intellect, he is well versed in legends of the region. Most accurately, a man worthy of respect. Don't worry about him. I'm sure he's just fine. Many places in town won't even allow you to use a rope in currency now, although not all. Town is a true testament just how adept people can be, isn't it? North Canaan Plains, Mount Garaville, Peak Shrine, built ages to shrine the shore of some kind. Alright, yes. Bird is the chief's only son and currently my apprentice. He's the inquisitive one, fascinated by the world outside these islands. He's out at the moment, but would be happy to introduce him once he returns, gathering medicine herbs in the Northern Plains, if I recall. Although he should have been back by now, I hope he hasn't gone wandering somewhere dangerous again. Alright, he's just repeating his shit. Before you go, be sure to take this with you. The map of Canaan. Hooray! Map of Canaan Island that I spent the last 3 years creating. Precise accuracy leaves something to be desired, but it'll help you get your bearings straight at least. Hope it'll be useful for you. Hooray, let's go. Alright, we're gonna go this way, which is out of town, into the plains. We're gonna hit the save here. And now we're going to fight some more difficult monsters, unfortunately. That's okay, though. They're not that much more difficult. Ooh, you're special. They're a little tougher, but they also drop more shit. So one of the things we're going to have to watch out for is some of these side areas tend to have bosses. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out in case any of the bosses happen to show up. Oh, that's it. I don't want to play with you, guy. Alright, so this is a cave. We'll quickly refill our health here so we don't die. I do want to go power up my sword again before we get too far in here. Even though powering up your sword isn't nearly as valuable as, say, leveling up. Leveling up is actually the more powerful thing to do. And this is leading me somewhere I'm not 100% sure. Oh, nope, just the blocks. Okay, good. Another water for me. Ooh, hello, guy. I want to kill you because you're full of ammo. I'm going to avoid you because I don't want to die. I'm actually not sure where the boy bird is. I presume he's out here on the plains somewhere. But there's no guarantee that he's, like, not hiding in the shallow portion of the plains. Also, I'm going to hit the level up here again. This takes me back to the village. I don't care about that. There's a fat level up. I guess we can assume he's not here in the shallow portion of the plains. Okay, that's fair enough. So if you look down in the corner there by my sword, as I kill things, and eventually as I power up the sword, it'll actually get stronger than even that. But it'll slowly power up until it fills completely with blue. And once it does that, I can do a quick attack. As my sword gets stronger, I'll be able to do more of those. Wonderful. Come on. I guess I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, I'm gonna run out of health here in a sec.